Have you ever heard about Corfu? It is one of the greenest and authentic islands in Greece, way more authentic than Santorini or Mykonos, for example, that is really touristy. In my opinion, Corfu doesn't get enough attention, and it is really too bad because it's definitely an affordable country that can suit to any type of travelers. Between hiking and relaxing time, it is a perfect spot. So that's why today I want to show you 5 things to do in Corfu. Hi guys, welcome to tipsontoptravels. My name is Lauren, and today I want to talk about one of the cheapest destinations and one of the most charming destinations I've ever been in my life, Corfu. Oh, and if you like this type of content, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe along with the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. Let's get started. So last summer I was in France and I had some vacations, but I definitely had a small budget to travel. So I've been looking for what is the cheapest destination from where I was, and Corfu came up. I didn't know this destination before, I just knew Greece, and to me it was definitely a great surprise. I paid 30 euro per person round trip. This is the cheapest flight out of France that I've ever paid in my life, and trust me, it was definitely worth it. By the way, if you want to know what process I do to find cheap flights, make sure to watch my previous video that I'm going to put somewhere up here. It will definitely help you. Alright, the first thing to do in this destination is to visit Corfu Town, because no visit to Corfu is complete without a tour to the main town. This town is the capital of the island and it's a beautiful UNESCO listed town. For sure, I advise you to get lost in the old town around the beautiful Venetian houses. The streets are really cute and authentic. There is a strong touch of Venetian, French and British that you can find all around this town. When you're walking around this street, there is so many interesting things to visit, such as the St. Spyridon Church, the Liston, the Spyridon Square, the statue of Georgios Theotokis, the Old Fortness and the Achilleion. I don't really know if the pronunciation is great, but I'm going to put all the names in the description, then you can find them out when you're visiting Corfu Town. Also, walking around Corfu Town, you should definitely stop to this seafood restaurant either for lunch or dinner. It's called Fishalida. The fish over there are fresh from the market, which is just in front of the restaurant, and they're just amazing. The second thing to do in Corfu is to go to see the Afionas village and hike to Agios, Georgios beach, which is just amazing. This place is located on the northwest of the island. You can get there by boat, or you can also hike to the beaches from the village, which is the best way to go there in my opinion, because you can stop by, take beautiful Instagram pictures like you can see here, but it's just the best way to enjoy also doing some exercise and enjoy the beach after that. The village is up in the mountain and it is really beautiful to visit. You can get there by a car, but I just advise you to do really carefully because the roads are small and it can get busy on summertime. So make sure to come early, then you don't have too much touristy and also it's not too hot. Make sure also when you're driving a car, a rental car, to do really careful with the roads because most of the time they're in bad conditions and the insurance doesn't cover the bottom of the car. So make sure to drive slowly and to be careful when you're driving in a small road. When you're walking down the trail, you can notice 2 different beaches that are actually connected. It is perfect and the water is really crystal blue, so you can snorkeling over there. It's really beautiful. I just advise you to come before 11 a.m. because we arrive on time early in the morning, but from 11 a.m. you got a bunch of tourists who arrived from boats, so I just advise you to come early in the morning. Alright, the next thing to do in Corfu is to go to Kassiopi and stop to Nissaki beach on the way. Kassiopi is not far away from Corfu, only 50 minutes, and you can stop by Nissaki beach on the way. Nissaki beach is a cute spot and it's a relaxing beach. Also, if you want to get a drink, you can go to the restaurant on the top of the beach. You have an amazing view of Albany country, which is just in front of the island, And by the way, if you want to visit this country, you should look it up on Google because this country is beautiful and underrated too. After Nissaki beach, you go to Kassiopi. It's a picturesque former fishing village with a cute port and crystal clear water. When you're over there, you can visit the village but also the fortress, which is really cool because it will offer you a nice view of the village and the mountains around. Also, Kassiopi is one of the most quiet tourist resorts of this island, and you can see that the village and the streets are just really cute. Alright, the next thing to visit in Corfu, and please don't be too hard with me. First of all, I'm going to pronounce it in English. Secondly, I'm not an English native speaker, don't forget that. And third, it is a Greek name. Alright, we're going to visit Paleokastritsa, I think. I'm going to write this down here, it's going to be more simple for you guys. This town is nested on the northwest of Corfu. It is an intimate village. We stayed there a couple days and it is perfect to relax on the main beach and visit the monastery, which is really beautiful. Last thing to do on this island is to take a cruise and go to see Paxos and Antipaxos islands. It is probably the most touristy activity on the island, but trust me, you cannot leave Corfu without visiting Paxos and Antipaxos. It is a daily cruise. We took Achilleion cruising for $40 per person for a whole day. They take you to the two islands, Paxos and Antipaxos, and you also visiting the Wallow Caves. It is one of the best spots to see clear and crystal blue water like in Bahamas. Trust me, I was definitely surprised by the color of the water around there. When you arrive on the island, Paxos has a small village which is really interesting to visit because it has a rich history like Corfu, so you can walk around to the fortress and it is really beautiful. And also, if you're like me and your main goal for vacation is to chill and relax on the beach, Antipaxos is definitely your spot because they have a ton of beaches. My favorite one is Votumi because they have the most sandy beaches with the bluest water around and it's perfect for pictures. After all, Corfu has been a great surprise for me. You have a ton of things to do, either if you like to hike or if you want to relax on the beach. It is budget friendly and is made for different type of traveler. Either if you are a couple or a family, you can find different things to do on this island and this is just amazing. Also, if you want to visit this island, I advise you to go over there 5 days to a week. This is the perfect time to just go around and visit the island because it's a small island, but you also have a ton of things to do over there. So I hope you appreciate this video. If you want to go to Corfu or if you already have been to Corfu, make sure to let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to hear it. Please don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time for a new video. Salut!